Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa.
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa.
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa.
Hello and good Anna morning. Welcome to another Doig and Swift stream. Well, a Friday. Before we commence with whatever it is we're doing this morning, it's gonna be another just my screen, Doig screen only stream. But Swifty's on the mic. India, your microphone, you have it. I need it back. I was interrupting you because I wasn't interrupting you before you got on. I did. I was interrupting you because no one could hear you. So I wasn't interrupting you because no one could hear you. Let's check those levels.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oi oi.
Can you hear India? Yes.
Awesome.
India, cool.
Yeah, sorry guys, I know I said that I was gonna be sharing my screen today, but I didn't manage to finish the stuff I needed to finish yesterday, so I'm still crunching, trying to get this done. So I need all the hours I can get in the day to make sure it's finished on time.
Yeah, before we get to all that, we're going to bestow a modship on Martina today.
Bestow modship. Martina Neal.
Just trying to figure out how to do it. Do this. I think this does it.
We hereby knight you.
Yeah.
A mod of the chat.
It's like we do the whole knight thing with the sword and then we just pass them the sword.
Don't stab us with it.
Here you go.
Martin Neal. It's a pretty cool name. Can't lie.
Ta-da.
Cannot tell a lie. Transformers! More than meets the eye. Transformers! Robots in disguise!
Transformers. You are in your eye.
Transformers! Eating apple pies!
So, yeah, Martina's been really helpful in the last few months. Like, just most recently, they were like, hey, do you need footage for the Anna Morning Challenge? I recorded some creatures and just sent it to us. And we're like, oh yeah, the Anna Morning Challenge with the footage. And
Did Martina record the footage themselves?
Yeah.
Whoa!
So, that's just incredibly
so helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Transformers! They explode during the rain.
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa!
Right. Okay. Sharing screens and stuff.
So yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm working on cool stuff. and I will be here.
No.
No?
It's just playing the animation thing because that's what I had.
That doesn't seem right.
Oh, there we go.
I did hear that you'd found the crab.
I have found the crab.
Hey.
There he is. I was indeed opening up an older version of the file yesterday.
Oh, okay. Why the confusion?
I had just saved it elsewhere.
Oh. I'm trying to like get at you for your file saving conventions.
Well, I was opening from the recently saved files thing, so I figured the last one that was titled would have been the last.
That's a fair assumption.
Yeah. But it wasn't.
How are you guys today and what you up to? I love drawing. I love drawing. I don't know if I'd ever be happy being just a 3D animator. The drawing is just way too much fun. Ula says, Pumbaa. Simba. My one true son, Simba. Darkbolt, you're crafting and looking up science fiction terrain for inspiration. Oh, cool. What are you crafting? Kozak is ripping out some keys. Ula's working on Pumbaa.
Why are you saying Pumbaa as if it's Simba?
Everything the light touches, Pumbaa.
Pumbaa. Just a recut.
You are my one true son.
Just a recut of the whole movie, but switching the roles of Pumbaa and Simba.
Yep.
That'd be amazing. Dad.
Pumbaa. But Dad!
Remember who you are, Pumbaa.
Transformers! Damn the Transformers theme song for being so great. Gets stuck right in your head, gets lodged right in there like a splinter. Transformers! I'd love to hear like a David Bowie rendition.
Oh, that would be good, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yep, so in order to create the crab, it's all these layers here.
Oh, yo, you got the crab up.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, crab times?
I guess so. I mean, I don't really know that there's that much to talk about.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show the crab,
You
honestly.
just wanted to show the crab. I mean, how did you go about tying it into its environment?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because everything that you get from us is pretty much just flat colours, right? There was some parts where you had gradients, but for the most part it was just flat colours.
Yeah, I think I've added a bunch of gradients here, you can see. I think it might have been colored with gradients, actually.
Yeah, the crystals were, I believe.
Yeah, the crystals and the crab.
Complex boy.
So one of the things I did was hue shift him so he was slightly darker, so he felt like he was in the environment. because he was too bright. Put him down. I think also I took this one and then I also separated out the crystal color so I could change that independently, and also popped out the eyes. So I did that by using OLM color key, which is really cool. You can see here that.
So you can make this crab's crystals any color we want.
Yeah, it meant that I could select the crystals and change the color on them.
Can you give them golden crystals?
Can I give him golden crystals?
Yeah.
Yes. You want me to do that now?
Yeah.
Why? Okay.
I just thought it'd be fun. Like, if it's gonna be a pain, don't worry about it. I just thought it might be a fun demonstration of like how it works.
Shift the hue. There you go. Golden crystal crab.
Oh wow. Ooh.
So it seems like the bombs aren't working.
Oh no. Wait, Guilty Gear is today. That's going to be such a good reward. Oh my gosh, when I finish these boards, Habbo, I'm a Guilty Gear it up. Ah, it came so fast. I'm so happy. I was so sad when I knew I had to wait a long time for it. And it felt like such a long time in the future when it would be released. And now, thanks to me, like, just getting buried in work, I didn't even realize that the date's here already. Oh, I'm excited. You can't wait to play your first fighting game and suck. Yeah, don't worry about it. Everybody sucks when they first play. I still suck.
Just play against India.
Yeah, that's true. There you go. Problem solved.
Is the bombs really not working?
I'd love to be good at fighting games. I would love that. But to be good at fighting games requires so much time. $17 gig download. Oh my gosh, you kidding? Okay. I'm currently like, as I'm working on this board, I'm exporting another board in the background, so I'm gonna let my computer do that, but after I've exported the board, I will set it downloading. My usual D&D squad had me download Conan Exiles to play with them, and that game took up like 100 and something gigs to download. It was bonkers. It took us like 5 hours to download it. Ula said I once played against a random Japanese dude when I was in Tokyo at an arcade. I was demolished. Yeah. You go to an arcade in Japan, like a gaming arcade, and those kids, like, they're not there for fun. Like,
yeah, that's serious business.
Yeah, they go every day, and it's like, it's beating high score time and fighting against people who actually know what they're doing time. Like, Mike and I went to one for fun, and we were watching people on like the rhythm machines, and they were bonkers good. Like, they play for serious. Wait.
Nothing. I'm just trying to talk about the crab.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all.
Sorry.
That's everything.
Go ahead.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
No, it does. I want to know about the crab.
I was just going to talk about the line art thing that we did, but...
Tell us. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to, it'd be cool.
Yeah, one of the things, in addition to the scuff up layer that we figured out with Bryony, was there's a process we put our inks through. I think it's inside of here. So you can see that if I do a solid here, oh, it's over here. And then make this like this sort of color. Okay. We had this thing that we called like a Xerox noise, and then the application of it. And so what we would do is we would take, these would be our inks, and we would apply, I think we'd add a noise layer like this, which would change over time, or it usually did. And so we would kind of erase a little bit into the inks, like so. And then outside of that layer, we would apply that as a multiply layer. Hang on one sec. It doesn't like not having it.
Chromail. Got Chromail from Powbro. Powbro says, India, ice stamps recommend you Google and check out the game Death's Door, where I'm the protagonist.
And so we got these kind of cool little notches into the line art. It made it look a little bit more weathered and a little bit more like it had been scanned. And then that combined with the I'm not sure I did the drop shadow on this one, but on other ones we had a drop shadow to make it look like it was on a cell.
I thought Mike was going to say something about Death's Door.
Oh.
Yeah, we saw a trailer for that game, and I immediately have become obsessed with it. And I'm really excited to play it when it comes out. I really, really want to play it. It looks awesome. Get to be Burb. Habbo says, Doig, you're too quiet.
Sorry, I'm really tired. I think maybe I'll switch over mode to just drawing or something.
Are you doing alright?
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't know.
Talk to us, Doig. Huzzah.
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 I'm doing okay. I'm just feeling really kind of tired, and I think I need more don't say that.
Sleep?
Yeah. Pretty much. You're welcome, a single pedal.
You're welcome to what?
They're saying thanks for retweeting their art yesterday. They did a print of Mystic Crystal
Oh, how did they say that?
via Chromail.
Chromail, you say? You saw a Chromail?
I saw a Chromail.
Ah, do you want to read it out?
I just did.
Ban. This is going to be a difficult stream to keep the energy up in because I also am very, very tired.
I don't want to do Chromails today.
Aww. You sure you're feeling okay, Doig? You sound more than tired. You sound kind of sad. Is everything alright?
I didn't really get all that much done yesterday. I don't know.
What were you trying to get done yesterday?
Nothing.
Well, you succeeded!
I don't know what this is.
You got a lot of nothing done. Do you want me to give you some stuff to do?
No.
Because I always have stuff I can give you. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Could play a game.
You could play a game.
Yeah.
What now?
Yeah.
No.
Jeez, oh.
Yeah, I'm just really. It's the post-work crash, I guess.
What you mean, Mr. Crystal wise?
Maybe a walk into Tesco's might help. Thanks, Fat Cat Garbage.
After Mr. Crystal, Mike?
Hmm?
I asked you whether it was after Mr. Crystal you think the work crashes.
Well, we finished work on that ages ago.
Yes, I'm wondering what the... You just said that you thought you might be a post.
I was reading the chat.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Personally said it's the post-work crash. I was just reading that out. But I understand you're not reading the chat, so...
No, I got my eyes on the drawings I'm doing at the mo.
Yeah.
I mean, Swifty got bones now.
Almost. Or have they been... Has that been finished?
Oh, I don't know. I just saw yesterday there was a rig, but I didn't know.
I think that was... Yeah, Swifty's got bones, but they've not been weighted to the mesh yet. From what I last saw. Yeah.
Yeah, I got bones. Well, I almost got bones. Soon.
Here she is. Oh, your tail's gonna have bones.
Yes, I can wiggle it.
You're gonna be able to wiggle your tail.
Yeah. Does that make you feel happier?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and your hair as well.
So I can wiggle it.
Yeah. And you're also getting fingers.
Oh.
Sometimes I wonder if I should have given the bear some paws.
Doesn't he have paws?
I mean fingers. Sorry, like hands. Like fingers.
Does he just have like nubbins?
Yeah, he just has stumps.
You could read as a book, Doig.
They're what?
You could read as a book.
Read you a book?
Yeah, why don't you read as a book? Story time.
Let me go and get a drink. I don't want to read a book.
Well, it's just you and me, guys. Ain't no one here but us chickens. So my day's gonna be storyboard, speed of light as fast as you can. Hand in storyboard. Have meeting with editor. Ah! Do pages. Play Guilty Gear Strive. Have we been working too hard again? Only always. I'm still reading chat. How dare? I'm right here. I'm in chat with you. Hello. Hello. But yeah. I'm surprised I haven't seen anyone posting their work for Mystic yet. I thought there would be more of an explosion from the artists on the team. I would be, but I've been way distracted the past couple of days. Maybe everyone's just super busy. It's like a super busy time for everyone. It's going to be nice at some point to have a... to be able to really like take in the fact that Mystic's released and have a break and be like, ah, it's out. Because it's been kind of go, go, go. You forgot! Havo! How doth we forget? Was I responsible for designing the necromancer? Because you're stealing those hands of his. I was semi-responsible. It wasn't all me. And I'd say the hands probably were more Patrick than anyone. And probably the best person at drawing those hands was Gemma on the team. I got to animate a couple of shots of the necroplier. They were all the very close-up ones where he just grins and looks evil.
Palbro, not to dampen your spirits or anything, but I'm sure there's a published book called Vampirates that I read when I was like 8 years old or something. Yeah, as did Tib. It featured a bunch of fruit bats, eh, Tib?
It's nothing to say that you couldn't take the concept of vampirates and come up with something, though. I mean, we have undead cursed pirates in the form of Pirates of the Caribbean. Why not the vampires?
That's true. I did a little thinking when I went to get a drink, and I think I'm on the cusp of kind of understanding why I'm in low mood.
Oh, go ahead.
Not to blame anyone for this, but I had a chat with my mom yesterday, and she said something that I think came from like a slight place of misunderstanding about what it is that I do, but like I think it's still hitting me on a subconscious level.
Oh.
So I'm just like, she she thought I was wasting my talents doing what I was doing and that I should be doing something else. And I think the phrase that she used was coloring in or something like that. And I think there's a grain of truth somewhere where I feel like I should be doing something like... recently I've been feeling like I should be drawing more and like creating my own stuff, and I haven't been able to like I don't know. I think I'm just like inside my own head at the moment. So when it's like, oh cool, I can show the crab, and then I'm looking at the stuff that I did on the crab and I'm like, this isn't, in my head I'm like, this isn't that impressive or anything like that. So
isn't it because you created someone's favorite part of the...
I didn't do that. I just put them in the scene.
Yeah, but you put them in so well, Doig. Like, I mean, honestly, when you look at any Knight's project, if you look at the raw colors,
I don't need this.
I'm not doing it because you need it. I was doing it because I wanted to.
It's okay. So I think I've just been thrown a little bit for a loop, and that's all this is.
Is it like you said because you feel like there's like a grain of truth to what she said?
Yeah.
Well, what is it that you would be excited to make?
I don't know. You know when you're like trying to figure out what it is you're meant to be doing?
No.
You're figuring
I'm useless. I'm useless with this. I've known. Like, I always have like, even if I don't know exactly what it is, I have like a gut tug of where I want to go next.
Yeah.
So I haven't really experienced... I've experienced feeling hopeless and helpless in that I know what I want to do, but I don't know whether what I want to do is worthwhile or would have any impact.
Right.
But I haven't experienced not knowing before. But maybe people in chat have. I think, to be honest, when it comes to Mike, finding out what he wants to do is like more complicated than just that. I think some people don't have one thing that they're like, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I think some people like Mike maybe have a bunch of stuff they could do, and no one thing necessarily outweighs the others.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the most important thing, Doig, is that you're happy. And that you have fun.
Yeah, I get you. It's like I'm not unhappy on the surface. I think there's just like a deeper thing of like just being knocked for a loop, you know? I don't know how to explain that
Being
more than
called
like,
out on something that... Is that kind of the feeling?
you know,
It's like you weren't expecting to have that conversation. And it brought up stuff that you kind of feel called out on.
it's small things. It's I think there's still a part of you when you're like 30 years old that you still want to like I think you're still seeking your parents' approval on a lot of stuff.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Hell yeah.
And I
It
don't
means so much.
it's small stupid things that like just stick in your brain. But like I don't talk to my parents all that much. And that is a problem. But I talked to my mom yesterday, and like she's watched the Mystic Crystal, so she was like, it's really cool. Like she thinks it's cool, but it's come with this double-edged sword of like, but I think you could be doing more with your life. And I'm just like, all right. And she didn't say it in those terms, but you know, you magnify it. The comparison she made to me was like my brother, he's been playing football professionally and for a local team, and they stuck him in defense, and she really feels like he should play in midfield, and every time that he had an opportunity to go do it, he ended up getting injured or something like that. So she was like saying that he was self-sabotaging or something along those lines. And then some person who was in midfield got injured, so he was able to move to that position, and in that position he was flourishing. So it was kind of like she was saying, I need to find my midfield position, or a place where I would be able to flourish and stuff. And it's just got me like thinking, but it hasn't gotten me like driven or motivated. It's just sort of like it's just weird stuff. And then she was telling me some stuff. My dad said that he was too busy on Wednesday to watch it, and that he was going to try yesterday, and if not yesterday, then today. And like in my head I'm like, all right, okay, it's 12 minutes of your time, but I understand if you're busy. But then I found out yesterday that one of the reasons he was busy is because my brothers were around at the house, and I think they went around for a meal, so he was like cooking and stuff for them. And it's just like it's just really stupid petty questioning of like,
yeah, maybe they could have watched it together.
How important am I?
You would want them to be like, let's all watch Mike Slutty sing together because we're proud of him.
That would be nice, you know?
Yeah. I get you. And I honestly think I don't think your parents mean any harm or disrespect.
And neither
I
do
think it's simply just that like the creative world to them, like it's a very alien place. Like then they're not the kind of they don't have the experience to really understand what goes into making this stuff. to the point where I think that maybe, not that they don't appreciate it, but that some of what you do is like completely lost on them. Like when you say that it was described by your mum as colouring in, what that says to me is that she doesn't really understand what it is you do. So try not to take it too harsh that they're attaching a lot of stuff to assumptions they're making that aren't true about what you do. You know, the assumptions they're making aren't the reality of what you do.
I know. And I know that logically. Like, my conscious brain is like, yeah, that makes sense. No, I get that. I can laugh about that. But subconsciously, it's just like, it's like hitting somewhere in there of my own insecurities. So I'm just kind of...
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I think if you were to do something that they would consider not wasting your potential, I feel like you would kind of be unhappy in that. Like, they might be happy if you were to get a job. I don't know what they would consider not wasting your potential. If you were to get a job like teaching at Abate. But whether you would actually be happy in that position yourself, or whether you would still feel that burn of, oh, I want to make something. You know? The most important thing is what makes you yourself happy and satisfied.
Yeah, I get you.
Sorry, Doig. I really want to be more helpful than I'm being. It's very hard for me because we come from such different places.
Yeah. I'm also trying to describe it in a way that doesn't throw anyone under a bus, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't, like I said, I think it's not malicious.
Neither do I.
So
I think it's all well-meaning.
Yeah, like, and I do think your parents are very proud of you as it is right now. I think your whole family is very proud of you. I just think maybe they don't understand what it's probably a very alien world to them in terms of a career choice.
Yeah, maybe so.
I mean, very much to your family, being an artist is painting something and putting it in a gallery.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
No?
Not to my dad. Like, my dad plays games and stuff. He understands, you know, creative entertainment.
He understands making games, but I don't know if he understands animation.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe we should ask him sometime. Maybe next time we go to your parents' house, we should do a very long seminar.
No.
With slideshows and everything.
Nah.
You don't think that would impress them?
I couldn't be bothered.
Instead, it can be our version of the vacation slides, where everyone is forced to sit down.
Like I said, I don't even think this is a logical, what they said hit me in a logical way. I think it's just like, if I was already feeling insecure about what I'm doing, or what I want to be doing, then it's just tapping into that.
Seem to have really thrown you for a loop. I mean, I think it goes without saying that whatever you want to make, Doig, I will either be here to support you and cheer you on, or I'll be here to help you if you need it.
Thanks, Swifty.
Of course.
I think we should probably call the stream. Like, I don't see me doing anything after this.
Do you not want to just hang out and chat?
I mean, I know that you've got to focus on what you're doing. So it's probably be easier if you don't have to focus on me being the way I am and keeping chat busy and stuff.
It's true, but even if we end the stream, I'm still gonna be like worried about you off stream.
I know, but I'm fine, honestly.
You know, there's a part of me too where I don't want to end the stream on a low note, especially not at the end of a week. And I don't want to be like, you have to be happy, Doig, but if there's anything we can all do just to chill out together, that might help. You know, that might be nice.
Maybe. Oh, it's nothing serious, Verdi. Don't worry.
I think it's serious.
I just need to figure out what I'm going to do next. Aside from colouring Girl in the Glen.
If you're unhappy where you are, then yeah. There's such a pressure on it, though. And I really think the pressure is unhelpful. I think, like, probably the thing that you enjoy doing most is the thing that you do in your spare time when you're not being forced to do other stuff.
Yeah, but currently that's nothing.
No, not like the avatars or the stream overlay or...
I haven't been doing that. Not recently.
What have you been up to?
In the last couple of days, nothing, actually. I've just been sitting at the computer.
Have you been, like, enjoying yourself? Watching films?
I think
like,
just
checking Twitter,
mostly,
hanging out?
procrastinating. Like, I was playing games and stuff. Like, on Sunday I played Conan for however many hours.
Like, you know it's okay to have days off.
Yeah. I think it's okay to have intentional days off, but when you just sort of, like...
Well, it's not like you have a bunch of stuff to do. Like, there's always something that could do with, like, being worked on, but it's not like you have a looming deadline or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are having a good time doing it, chilling out with people and stuff, I don't really see a problem with it.
Yeah.
What would make you happy? And I don't mean like what do you want to make? I mean like what would make you happy? Like, and it could be anything. It could be like cooking together, like traveling somewhere, lying in bed watching a film. Like, what would make you, you know, feel a zest for life? Standing on a mountain and screaming. I want to do that.
You just want to stand on a mountain and scream.
Don't you? Sometimes,
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
when no one can hear, just like scream as loud and as long and as hard as you can.
Yeah, we just need to pick a mountain.
What about you?
I don't know. I'm not in a brainstormy kind of mood.
You can pick anything out of the air right now.
Nope.
Nope. There's this board game where you get cards and you have to make spells as a wizard and fight one another in a wizard's duel. And I want to get it so we can play it together. Sounds fun.
Is it a 2-player game?
Yeah. It's 2 to 6 players.
Mm. A walk might do me good, yeah.
Watch a Goofy movie. That always makes me feel better. Gotta do the same for you, right?
Oh yeah, Goofy movies is yeah, it's great.
Watch Muppets Treasure Island. Make sock puppet versions of us.
I think I just need to sleep this off.
Okay, so long as sleeping it off isn't procrastinating on dealing with it, because sometimes if I feel like real low and I go to sleep it off, I feel worse afterwards because I'm just kind of sleeping to make time pass. But if you're genuinely like, oh, I want to snuggle in, it's going to be really nice, then awesome.
How much sleep did I don't know how much sleep I got last night.
About
5 to 6 hours maybe. Is that what you were going to say, India?
I think I was going to say like 6-ish, 6-7-ish. We didn't go to bed till like 1 a.m. and then I got you up at like 7:30, so yeah, 6-ish.
Kiki's is a good movie, yeah.
Paint something? Paint some Legend of Zelda? Play some Legend of Zelda?
I completed Legend of Zelda.
You could always play again.
Good. Draw some pinups, Doig. Yeah, I'm that.
You could write a new song. I'm sorry, it's probably not helping me just like spinning off suggestions to you. Because the problem...
All you're doing is listing off a number of things I'm not doing. So
Yeah. Like, the problem isn't, oh, I'm bored, I need something to do, give me suggestions.
Yeah.
What I really want to do is talk to you about it, but you're a hard person to talk to sometimes, Doig.
Well, I'm guarded, and I'm now in front of 40 people. And I tried to get out of it, and you're like, hey, maybe we can talk about it, and I don't want to.
Okay, you don't have to. There's no pressure to talk about it. I assumed you might want to because you brought it up. But it's okay. Just want to help.
I know, India, I know.
I think making something will make you feel better though.
I think so too.
It doesn't have to be anything big. It can be something small and incredibly stupid.
Yeah.
But I think just the act of being like, I did a thing, will really help.
I think so too.
So what's small and stupid? Don't say me. Not allowed.
I would never say you.
You would. I could hear you thinking it. I could hear it.
the temptation to wallow is so strong. You're just like, oh, I should feel sorry for myself because I feel bad, and then you just sort of like double down on that. Man, fuck that.
I mean, sometimes there's nothing like a good wallow, Mike. Sometimes there's nothing like a good wallow.
Wallowing is such a pain in the ass. I don't want to wallow. Stop wallowing. Stop it.
It's okay. Don't try and force yourself to feel better, man. Be happy.
Fucking stop it.
It's all right. Don't you? You're allowed to be sad about it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not giving myself permission.
You know you have to, Mike. I'll throw something at you unless you're sad.
No.
I'll make you sad. Ah! You're not meant to throw stuff at me. That was so close. I felt like grazed the top of my head.
Really?
Yeah.
I had my eyes closed. I'm sorry. I threw a box at her. A chocolate orange box.
It was a huge chocolate orange though. It was like 20 feet tall. He threw the box at me. I'm just trying to think of something small you can make. The problem with
Dude, Emla, do a Patreon article about the colors of Mystic Crystal. I haven't even done the one for fucking Starlight Brigade yet.
That's okay. Forget about it.
It's
gone. Sold news.
I'm not gonna forget about that.
It's done.
It's not done.
It's just too late. But just forget about it.
I've already half written it.
Oh. Well, in that case, we can't wait. I mean, Patreon posts take a long time to write, though, is the problem. They take a long ass time and a lot of effort. I'm trying to think of something small you could do, but my brain doesn't work that way. It's like, why not do a 7-minute animation?
That'll make you happy. I don't think the problem here is unhappiness. I think it's uncertainty and indecision.
Wow.
I think it's like, you know that feeling you're not where you're meant to be, but my brain is like, but it feels like I am, but then it's kind of like two overlapping images. I don't know.
Maybe you need to go into the mountains.
Maybe.
And be a hermit for a little bit. Because I know the feeling, I sure do. The problem is that I normally have like a gut pull of direction that goes along with it. Like, I very much get the, oh my gosh, I'm not where I'm meant to be moments, but that's often followed by, this is where I want to be.
Yeah. Maybe you need to take a dramatic step onto my balcony. What are you saying, Verdi?
Throw your arms out and then be like, that actually will make you feel better. It won't solve the problem, but it'll make you temporarily feel better. You could do some volunteer work.
What does that even mean?
Get me coffee. Help the needy.
I'm not getting you another coffee.
I know, I'm gonna go down and get myself some food today, don't worry. Yeah, I mean, the problem is indecision is your issue. But you just don't have, like, you don't have something where you're like, yeah, this is it.
Exactly.
This is my thing. And you can't force yourself to have that. Like, there is an aspect of, like, you kind of need to confront that if you're going to push past it. And I think you keep pushing it to the back of your mind.
Yeah,
but,
I think so.
But there's every possibility that you'll have it out with yourself and try and figure that out and still not know. Like, what if you don't have something? Like, does that matter? Like, if you don't have something where you're like, this is my thing, you know, is it enough to just have a bunch of stuff that you enjoy doing that you get to do?
Maybe.
Because I think it would be. I think it's like, if you're not like, well, I want to be a game designer for the rest of my life. I think if you're not like that, it's okay to be like, I do want to make a game though.
Hey, did you know that one of the interns at Pixar messaged us after Starlight Brigade came out saying that there was images from Starlight Brigade on the walls at Pixar, probably around the time that they were in production on Soul. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I would like to try working with Pixar or Disney as a story artist, I think.
My theory is it's the environment of Stri's planet, because it looks fairly similar when they're on the like dark sand dunes in the film.
I think so. If it was used at all. If it wasn't like, you know, thrown out in favor of a different reference.
Yeah.
No, Disney is stinky. They are stinky. They are. And it's not Disney that I really care about. It's the people who work with Disney. It's just like the quality of skill they have there. They attract the best skill from around the world, and them having the best skill from around the world attracts more skill because everyone wants to work with the best. I don't think I'd want to do that like forever, but I wouldn't mind doing it once. It would be an amazing experience.
I think I'm meant to be a color designer.
Maybe you're not meant to be anything, Mike.
Maybe you're not meant to be anything, India.
Maybe. Maybe, like, it's okay just to be you. Like, what I was trying to say earlier, and I don't think I said it very well or very, very clearly, but what I was getting at is, if you don't want to, for example, pulling something out of the air, be a game designer for the rest of your life, if you don't look at game design and go, oh, game design, that's my jam, that's what I want to do forever, it's still okay to be like, I want to design a game though, and make a game.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I don't think you need to necessarily worry about making what you want to make having to be your forever job.
Are you saying you don't have to be a noun, you can just verb?
You can just verb your way through life. You know? Verb with me. That's exactly it. You don't have to define yourself and put yourself into a box of this is what I am and this is what I do. You can just do the next thing that you're excited about. And it doesn't have to relate to the previous thing or be a stepping stone to the next thing. You can just make things.
Yeah.
That you enjoy. And so long as you enjoy doing them, I think they're worthwhile.
Yeah.
There's so much pressure on, like, what are you meant to do? You know? But I think the pressure is really counterintuitive to figuring it out. It's exactly like Dan said when he was saying what would he tell his younger self. Like, what you do now doesn't have to be the thing that you're going to do forever. Like,
yeah.
There's a feeling that's perpetuated by people that you have to have the thing and do the thing and make the thing that's going to define you. But you can change careers so much.
I know, I have.
Yeah, like you could get to, 50 and be like, no, I want to be a rock star now and start learning guitar. So many people worry that it's like too late. So there is no pressure for you to have to be like, I have to find the thing.
Look what Ben said, Doig and Zift.
Ben says, good thing they didn't see I got away with it. What was it?
I have a taller monitor, so I saw.
What did you see?
He said maybe we should try some BDSM.
Hmm?
I don't actually know what that stands for.
Bad Doig. Swift Maple. I don't know.
Bad Doig Swift Maple.
Swift Magnificent.
Is it like bondage, dominant, submissive, something? I don't know.
It's where I blindfold you and tie you to the bed and then steal your Jaffa cakes. Or you can't do anything about it. Amazing improv India. Look, I did my best, okay?
Did that Jaffa cake not work? That's bumming me out that this keeps timing out or doing something weird. Because I have no idea how to fix that. Maybe a ping every so often. Bring Doig and Swift money.
How much of your self-worth do you think is attached to what you gain in terms of material reward from what you do? Do you think it might be attached to like not earning right now?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, just because I know you and Declan put a lot of importance on that, and I know it does affect your guys' self-worth.
I just like to have enough money to not worry about money. I think it's a binary thing. But I'm also opportunistic. So
What do you mean a binary thing though?
like if I'm being paid for my time, then it's okay. If I'm not being paid for my time, then it's not okay. But then at the same time, it's also like I would want to get as much as I can from an opportunity. But I don't know if that is necessarily attached to how like to my own self-worth or value. I don't know. Maybe it is. That's a hard question.
I just want to make really cool stuff with you, Doig. I want to make really cool stuff with you, and I want to go and see amazing places.
Yeah, me too. I think something else I've been struggling against mentally is I think there is a part of me that needs recognition in order to function.
Are you like one of those you're like one of those atoms where like if you're not observed you don't exist?
I stopped jiggling. But there's been a couple of things in the last couple of days that have just like have been super cool. You'd think I'd be like over the moon. Weird fucking mental gymnastics that my brain is doing to be like, no, but you'd be sad now.
Hey, you know, it is interesting how many parallels this does have to Soul. You remember when he plays that club thing that he's been wanting to do the entire film?
What's that? Oh, right, yeah.
And then he feels like afterwards he should feel different.
Yeah.
But he doesn't.
Maybe I should watch Soul again.
Yeah, because he's still got the same problem. I think maybe you should watch Soul again.
Mm-hmm. I don't single pedal. I don't need Aaron to keep shouting me
Yeah,
out.
we do. I'll keep having Aaron shout you out.
No,
every
leave
time.
the poor man alone.
It's the cure-all.
It's not.
My crops are watered. My Doig is happy again.
That honestly, um, how do you explain this?
I think I know. I'm feeling the vibes.
You're feeling the vibes.
I think so.
Yeah. Like, I don't need like a shout out from Aaron. What would be really cool is just to chill out with him
Yeah.
for a bit.
I think maybe you feel like you keep feeling like you're about to take a step forward with everything. Like with work, with Mystic Crystal, you keep feeling like the next thing is going to be the thing that kind of breaks the dam and gives you a step forward. And it feels like it is going to be, and then it doesn't quite happen the way that you envision it happening.
Yeah. I will say this, things don't happen the way that they think. Like, getting Dan and Brian on the stream this week was just a fucking clerical error.
Yeah, it was. We're so happy. Best clerical error we ever made.
It was just a fucking accident, and that infuriates and elates me.
It's great. It's great. What a happy accident. But yeah, it can be frustrating when the deliberate steps you're trying to make forward in life don't work out. You know?
That was cool and amazing. And guess what? I didn't know Dan was going to be on the stream until the morning I woke up and he was like, "Hey, can I be on this too?" I'm like,
yes.
"Fuck, okay."
No, Dan, you can't. No one wants you there. Yeah, of course. Like, we were like, I don't think anyone is going to mind, Dan, if you are there. I think maybe the opposite. Everyone will be very happy.
I don't know if it's necessarily that feeling of, man, I didn't want this to be because of luck. It's just weird, kind of like... I don't know. It's like, imagine the boulder.
The boulder!
Imagine the boulder you're pushing up a hill, kind of thing.
The boulder is being pushed.
And you're like... It's just a fucking like stupid mental.
Yeah, it is.
A stupid mental loop, okay?
It is. Why does this matter to you so much?
I don't know.
Like, there's plenty of people that you can hang out with and have good times with.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, you're right.
You sounded like you were going to say something there for a sec.
I think you were touching on a bit there where like that feeling if I just do this, then this will happen.
Yeah.
And then you do it and it doesn't happen. But it actually kind of has happened, but you're just too stupid to realize it.
Oh, what?
Okay, for instance, like, I don't know. I'm trying to sum this up without sounding like a petty child who's like...
Okay, don't worry, take your time. Find the right words.
No, I don't know if I should even... No. I don't...
I mean, is there a way you can articulate it without making it super specific? it's weird because it's like I want to have this conversation with you, but I can tell that you're uncomfortable about saying stuff that is like very specific to situations that are happening in your life right now.
Yeah, they involve real people and stuff.
Yeah, so you know, obviously I understand you not wanting to talk about that, but also like I do want to dissect the situation a little bit, or your mental situation a little bit, to try and figure out what it is that's like such a hang up about it. Just because, like, man, I just want to know how to make you feel happy.
I think just understanding that you can't just wait for things to happen as a reaction to the things that you've done. You have to like consciously make them happen.
Yeah.
And
oh, I've got a good example.
Yeah, go for it.
Like when I first graduated university, I was like, if I just make a really good student film and become really good at animation, then someone will find me.
Yeah.
I don't need, like, I'm not going to put any of my work out, but surely at some point someone's going to find me. And it's like, how are they going to find you, India, if you don't put anything out? You think that just somehow the animation gods are going to be like, there, and point their finger towards you? You know, and someone from Disney is going to knock on your door and be like, hey, I heard from the ether that you were like into animation.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry. Anyway, I was meant to be augmenting and like giving you an example to roll ahead with. I didn't mean to stop you.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about stuff. Okay, here's something that is like, I wish I could just like surgically remove from my brain, which is the question that keeps going through my head is like, how do I let people know that I worked on something without explicitly kind of just saying that I worked on something, so that it's like, how do I get the recognition for it without looking like I'm seeking attention for it? And it keeps going around and around in my head. And it's like this fear of being perceived in a certain way, rather than just kind of being like authentic and genuine and just like it's funny, there was people who were attributing Mystic Crystal to Shuchuru yesterday, and like he made a comment on the video like, this is stupid, petty, like weird. I know this is just stupid, dumb shit.
Go on, Doig. Be maximum petty.
But it's like he commented on the video, and he's like, this is good. And then there's like thousands of people have seen that comment, and like it's stupid. And like people are like on there like, oh, great job, Shooch. And he put out a tweet yesterday. It was just like, I don't know if this is a meme or whatever, but I didn't work on this. And I know a lot of that's down to the fact that Shooch is like single-handedly moved mountains to make incredible videos for NSP.
Man's a machine.
And like,
Shooch is amazing, and it's not Shooch's fault.
Yeah. But it's like, I was like, oh yeah, shit, I should leave a comment on there as well. And it's like, no one will ever see it. And I'm beginning to actually actively despise the machine that is the internet.
I mean, there's lots of like really good reasons for why that happened, though.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like,
I was too busy being on a fucking stream. with Dan and Brian to leave a comment on the video early for enough for people to like see it get seen and then like track.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
just like-
it's stupid.
Yeah, but Shooch is very well known on YouTube, you know, because Shooch puts out a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know, Shooch has his own channel where he does a bunch of animation and he puts it out like really fast and it's all really good. You know, and he's built himself a large following. Doig Swift doesn't have that. You know, people comment and see his comment because they recognize Shooch from YouTube and Twitter. And he's also like very associated with NSP because he's done so many of their videos. So it's like, it's nothing on us. It's just, you know, we don't have the following that Shooch has, that's all. So it's naturally his stuff is gonna get seen more. Yeah,
but my brain goes, but I've worked on, and then lists a bunch of stuff that I've worked on.
Yeah, but Shooch has worked on and then lists a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, it's easy as well because with Shooch is a one-man army, you know?
It is way easier.
When you say who made this video,
you can just say it was Shooch. Yeah, I get it.
If you say who made the Knights video,
then it's...
You either say Knights of a Light Table or you list like 10 people.
Yeah.
You know? It's just a different beast, that's all. Like, we just...
And
I mean...
I think I just need to come to terms with that.
Come to terms with the fact that we might never be super well known. I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that?
I don't know. I feel like I'm okay with it by degrees. Listen to Palifax. Yeah, no, that shit is super cool. I'm trying not to sound unappreciative. I think it's just like, imagine you have a puzzle in front of you and you don't even know if you want to know the solution. Like maybe you were like gung-ho about the puzzle and like, I'm gonna solve this puzzle, and then along the road you're like, nah, fuck it, it doesn't actually matter.
Okay, well, just because we're talking about Shooch right now, and I think Shooch is a really good example. Okay, so it's not like Shooch woke up one day, uploaded something, and bam, like suddenly got millions of followers and hundreds of thousands of people seeing his stuff. Shooch has like consistently put stuff up over a huge number of years now.
I know.
He's been doing this for a really long time.
Yeah.
So, you know, what matters most, I think, is just making the cool thing.
Yeah.
I know it sucks, because I know that like you want that recognition. You just want people to be like, hey, you're Michael Doig who made that cool thing.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's just a thing of like, what I'd like is like, if someone sees a Knights project, they're like, I know who did the colors for that.
Yeah.
But it's so difficult to like get to that.
I feel like you're kind of at that.
I don't know. And I think the part of me that doesn't know is the part that's like the perceived electron or whatever. The first step is to dispose of all the other Michael Doigs on the internet.
Yeah, it's true. There can be only one.
Like, I don't know. I don't think I want fame. I'm not interested
Fame and
in
recognition are two different things.
Yeah.
I think.
I know I don't want fame. I think I just... Using Aaron as an example, for instance, of like, we got the shout out and he said some really super kind words, and like, that was really cool. But for like 2.5 years, I didn't know if Aaron even knew who I was, even though I was working on like tons of stuff that was, you know, Game Grumps adjacent. I just didn't know. And then like out of the blue, something that just makes you question what you thought reality was, and you're just like, wait, for the last 2 years, I think it's that sort of like, if you make if you build it, they will come mentality doesn't actually work.
But I love that mentality. That's like my mantra. It's worked for me.
Well, I think they might see it and be like, that's cool, and then they'll just I don't know what I'm even saying.
No, go on. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you. I'm just gonna let you go. Because I feel like I keep interrupting your string of thought. Bertie says, India, didn't you just comment on your past self being silly for doing that? I did, but I can't help it. Like, my thing, and I think it maybe relates to Doig's thing a little bit, which is why I feel okay kind of bringing it up. I'm not trying to make this about me. I think this might touch a little bit on what you're saying, Mike, which will give me like a way to relate to it. My thing is that I don't want people to like something because I've asked them to. So when it comes to build it and they will come, what I kind of mean is like, I want to make something cool and then have people be like, this is really cool, and share it with their friends, and then the response to that is a measure of how cool it is. It feels to me like, to a certain extent, me pushing it on people means that the response I'm getting isn't a true measure of how cool it is, because it's more a measure of how many people have I like roped into giving me a good response because they like me or their friends or you know, it feels like it's stupid, okay, but it feels like there's a certain unbiasedness about just putting something out there and letting it sink or swim by its own merits.
I think that's it. It's like you want to make something so cool that it can't be ignored.
Yeah, that's you see, fuck, I've got a real problem, guys.
And you have that kind of hope that like someone, like, there are specific people that I'd be like, I hope they see this and they like it. Like, of course. Like, why?
Yeah. There are people you want to impress, of course.
So imagine you did that, but 2 years ago it worked, but you didn't know. It's just such a fucking head loop thing.
I guess. I mean, it's natural too, though, because it's not like every single cool thing you see on the internet or elsewhere, you're like, I have to go and now find this person and tell them that I thought it was cool. Comments help a lot with that kind of stuff, but like, when was the last time you went out of your way to contact someone specifically to tell them?
Yeah. Like, I got a DM from H Bomber guy that's just like, you make cool stuff. I was like, that's okay, cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's real nice.
It's I don't know, man. It's a really fucky in your head place when you have to like figure out. There's no power scaling or leveling like you see in anime, where it's like, hey, they reached Super Saiyan. Like, you just don't know where the fuck you are.
Yeah, that's true. It's like you don't know how sharp your sword is until you throw it into a tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I think that's how I get around it. It's like all this stuff is so unfathomable to me. Like the social aspect of making art, and to a certain extent, the social aspect of making friends and connecting with people is so foreign and unwieldy and to an extent scary to me that the easiest thing to do is to just keep making stuff that I think is cool and hope that it connects with others. And if it does, awesome, and if it doesn't, well, on to the next thing.
Did it really get me there? What happened?
With the tree and the I made a
Oh,
reference to
yeah.
the animatic that you're making. Maybe you should finish that off.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it is that feeling of I'm gonna make something so cool I can't be ignored. And I don't feel ignored either. No, dog model, come back.
It sounds corny, but all I want to do is touch hearts.
Ah,
And if I
that'll kill them.
if I see people telling me that I did that, then that's incredible. But if I don't see them, so long as I know that I did like manage to touch people's hearts in a way, like I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
But you want to know you've done it. You want it to like become apparent in what manifests afterwards, like what happens afterwards. I guess. I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know.
I'm putting words in your mouth.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Did I say touch hearts just as the follow icon came up? Thank you for the follow, by the way. It's drifting back down. There are some things I see other people make, Kevin, where where I'm like, it's too awesome to ignore.
Yeah.
Like there is stuff I see where it's like, I am so blown away and inspired by this. Like, just like whoever that person is, I want to work with them. Like I want to see what they do.
Yeah.
And I think that's always the aim, is to make something, like you said, too awesome to be ignored.
India's talking about Kevin Molina Ortiz.
Yeah, Kevin's
What she
work
says,
is a
Kevin.
great example of boards that are like too awesome to ignore.
Because we also know a wonderful Kevin, who's K7.
K7.
Is how I read it. Specify your Kevins,
Yeah,
y'all.
which Kevin?
Keva Chemo. Or, I don't know. Oh.
Oh, thanks, Chill's Thrill. Could you maybe like link us to their Twitch? Chill's Thrill says there's a really nice, cool comedy musician that streams on Twitch that I think you two would like and could even work with, maybe.
Mary Amber. That's cool. I'm sorry for every single emotion I've showed today.
Hey, it's okay. I think, like, everybody feels emotions that, like, they worry that they shouldn't. That's, like, part of being human, dude. Sometimes it's nice to get it out. It's okay to want recognition.
Like, I'm super thankful this week. I'm super appreciative of all I have. Please don't take...
Sometimes there's nothing like doing something and having it out, and maybe like even seeing yourself as being a little successful to also be a splash of cold water in terms of seeing where you are.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you said about throwing your sword into the tree.
Yeah.
You've done the act of throwing the sword, and now you're seeing how deep it's cut into the tree. And seeing that is an important part of the process, but you sometimes, you know, it doesn't cut as deep into the tree as you were hoping it would. And that can be an unpleasant feeling.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Is that a good analogy?
That's a good analogy, yeah. Yeah, I think if you get hyper focused on one tree, you don't see all the other trees that have been cut behind it as well.
I think Worthy is not only awesome and a genius, but also Worthy is doing stuff that he's passionate about.
I like
that excites him, and he gets to do it full time, you know?
I like that this entire conversation has just had a picture of you with your bones.
With my bones. You know, that's always the dream, is to like have the money and the support to just do the stuff you want to do every day.
Yeah. I want to be there.
I think Worthy also, like in terms of expediency, Worthy has a system for making stuff that works pretty well, and it's like part improv and part knowing your tools really well.
I think that's part of the frustration for me in the recognition thing, is like you need that recognition to get to build, like as I was saying on the stream to Dan and Brian, was like they built up that trust in an audience that the next thing that they're going to deliver is going to be cool. And I think part of me wishes for that recognition so that there's that anticipation for the next thing that I make is going to be cool. But I feel like a lot of that anticipation and recognition is tied up in under the umbrellas of other. In some ways I feel like I'm in the shadow of things I'm a part of, and I want to be able to be like, this next cool thing that I want to do would excite people, but it's hard to excite people when they don't know that you exist.
Let me ask you this. You say that you want people to look for to know you well enough now to be excited for the next thing you're going to do.
Yeah.
And to know it's going to be really cool. Are you excited for the next thing you're going to do? Are you excited to push your colours? Do you have like stuff you want to try and ideas you want to do? Are you excited about the process of doing that? Or are you just excited about the response you'd get if you did something?
I think I'm at the point where I don't know what what the next thing to do would be or is. I have a lot of like half finished started things, and I think you're right. I just need to start like making stuff and putting it out there under my own, like, this is mine. This is, what are you gonna say?
I'm just gonna say, I think the thing you need to be excited about is the next thing you're gonna make, not what people's responses to that are gonna be. Like, what are you excited to try? What do you want to do? What idea is burning at the back of your mind? Not how many people are going to like it.
No, I get you. I get you.
But that's how you'll gain that audience and excite people. Is people will be excited if they feel like you're doing exciting stuff. And for it to be exciting stuff, you need to be excited by your own stuff, your own work.
Yeah. It just feels like I've spent the last 3 years working really hard.
Yeah, you have. There's a reason it feels that way.
Yeah.
I want that for you. I want you to make like your own stuff that people recognize you for.
Yeah.
And I know that you want that, but my question to you is like,
what is that?
What is it? Like, beyond just people are gonna really like this and they're gonna know me. What actually is the thing that you're excited to do? Because if you're not excited to do something, then probably other people aren't going to be excited by it.
Yeah. Like, I was excited to make Piggy Joust, but then I stopped. I was excited to make that storyboard, but then I stopped.
You're just no good at finishing things,
I'm just
dude.
no fucking good at
That's
finishing
the problem.
things, my dude.
It's you are passionate about doing stuff when you start doing it, but you're almost scared to finish it. Do you want me to force you to finish something?
I'm pretty scared.
Because you got a bunch of stuff on the go.
Guys, I made a...
You could finish.
Our YouTube is over 9,000 and I never posted it.
Nope. You actually finished it as well.
Yeah.
But you just didn't post it once you'd done it. We'll use it for Twitch one day.
We'll use it for Twitch.
No one will ever know. Only you guys here will know. I don't even know if it's that you start second guessing yourself. I think that this is my interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's really fun when it's creative and starting out. I think when it gets to the point where it starts to get hard, because that last 10% is a lot of like elbow grease, you get impassioned by something else off to the side and go and start doing that instead.
Yeah.
I think it's more about getting distracted than it is about just being too scared to finish it. But what do you think?
I think that's true.
I think you just don't like the hard work of it. But when you start doing it, you realise it's actually really fun. When you get into it.
Yeah. Yeah, Cowatoons is rigging. This is Cowatoons' rig of India's model. She gonna get bomb.
Verti's asking you a question.
Yeah, I remember Verti. As in, I remember what Verti's saying, not That I just remember Verdi.
I remember Verdi. She was our friend before the incident. Alright, I can't really get on your ass today because I have to be on my own ass today. But
Okay.
I'm going to get on your ass about the storyboard.
I don't have a license for Storyboard Pro anymore.
I don't care. Get a trial.
I used up the trial. So I'll need to pay for it.
Fine, pay for it. I will buy it for you.
You know, that one might be actually good.
What one might be good?
The sharpening your sword one.
What about it?
That might be a good one to do.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
As in next, not just in general.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is like I think that's the next thing you should finish that.
Because I don't need a fund for Storyboard Pro. I think it's like, what is it? Is it 50 a month?
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's 50 a month.
It's so expensive, but we can afford it right now. Like, and you might only need a month to finish it. So, there you
That's
go.
true.
Incentive.
I think that's just it. I think Pal bro, stop. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you, pal bro.
I should go and fix our overlay. It's not working anymore.
I wonder what happened to it.
Clear goals do go a long way. I think I'm just like, I don't know what I'm building toward.
Who cares?
Much anyway. Clear goals go a long way. I don't know what I'm building toward. Who cares?
Yeah, I know. I mean it. I think you can have clear goals and not have to think about where you're going. Like, your clear goal can be to finish the storyboard. I don't think the storyboard needs to factor into your 10-year plan, though.
Yeah.
Like, there are some people who do stuff like that. Like, I know Danny himself has said in the past, like, he always has a 5-year plan.
Right.
I have no clue how to make one of those. But I think that if you think everything you do has to mean something and be meaningful, then you'll never fucking do anything.
See you, Rusnutty.
So instead, maybe endeavor to make everything you do as meaningless as possible.
Yeah, sure.
Just don't put so much pressure on yourself that it has to factor into some big grand plan.
Habbo says, man, after 2020 predicting the future is pointless. We're all gonna die. Ula says, 5-year plan. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Exactly, like, what the F, right? I mean, it definitely worked for some people and super good for them, and I wish I could do that. But small goals is fine. Just making a list of stuff you want to do and finish is fine. That counts as goals. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be something that you have to, like, take 5 hours to do with a bunch of spreadsheets. I think it's easy to make it into something like that because then you give yourself an excuse not to do it. Oh, I would do this, but I've got to make a plan for it first. It's like, you've made a plan for it. Your plan is to do it. So go and do it. Sorry, I'm getting a little I'm getting a little salty.
Are you? On
No,
purpose?
not with you.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like I'm getting too like into this subject.
Starting only bears. Maybe I should just like speed round, write everything I want to do, and then pick one from it.
Yeah, man. Some of the stuff that people like best of mine, I didn't do it because I was like, oh, 5-year plan. I did it because I was like, I want to do this. This is stupid. In fact, the stuff that I tried to do because I thought it would be like really good and, you know, push me forward is actually the stuff that I'm least proud of. You just follow your heart. Open your heart, dude. Can't hold on much longer, but I will never let go. Close my eyes and feel the burn. Now I know what I gotta do.
I can't hold on much longer, but I will never let go.
Yeah. It makes perfect sense if you are headbanging while it's playing.
I will never let go.
Close my eyes and feel the burn. Cringe India. Yeah, what of it? I am the cringe king. Yo, I'm here to make you cringe. Did that work? Did it do it? Did you cringe?
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Anytime.
What is my major malfunction?
What's your major malfunction? Wondering about what your malfunction is, probably.
Probably.
Trying to find the thing that's wrong with you.
Just
Instead of
ignore what's
realizing
wrong with me and just make stuff.
Yeah,
Is
it
that what
doesn't
you're
matter
saying?
what's wrong with you. Who gives a shit? We've all got something wrong with us. Obviously, this is all like kind of tongue-in-cheek. There are times when it does matter to know because it can help you to be aware of like the way your brain works. But if the overthinking is stopping you, then at least for a week, just take a break from that. You will come back to it because it's part of your personality.
Did you say take a break from thinking?
From overthinking.
Oh.
Take a break from wondering what's wrong with you and trying to figure out the best way to do everything. And just do something because of the pure pleasure and fun of it. Because you think it would be funny or cool or dope. And then you can overthink again afterwards.
All right. Step 1 today is get a copy of Storyboard Pro working.
What, for today?
Yeah.
That would take you 10 minutes.
Might not take 10 minutes, but sure.
Zero tolerance.
What do you mean zero tolerance?
I just mean that instead of being like, yeah, that sounds great, Doig. That's a really good plan. You know, small steps. It's a good thing to do for today. I'm like, you could do that in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. You're fucking infuriating sometimes.
I'm sorry. I've gone into the mode that I go into when I'm worried that someone is stopping themselves from doing something because of reasons that shouldn't stop them from doing it. When that happens, I go into a very unhelpful mode, which is just to yell that it shouldn't stop you until the person rolls over or throws me out of whichever establishment I'm in.
67 euros per month for Storyboard Pro. Wow. Woof.
Yep.
Woof.
Mm-hmm. So click yes. It's woof, but in the end it's like you either do or you don't, so... register an Indian account. It's around $30 a month. Oh, that's so much better. Euros are pretty bonkers. Can you reach out to a creative storyboard pro and get them to give you a license? Sadly, no. You often need to like do something for them in return.
Maybe
The old bargaining chip.
Maybe we can do a
Mystic Crystal interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. Could say, hey, our latest video's out. If you want to do like us to talk about it or anything, that would be awesome. And also, Mike really needs a Toon Boom Storyboard Pro license.
Wait, no key required. How do I? What?
Maybe it gives you an install.
Yeah, it says download Windows, but I already have it downloaded and installed. Activate license. Oh, maybe I have to log in. I don't remember what the password was.
I also don't, sadly.
Please be this one.
It might be the new one we use for anything which has payment stuff attached to it.
Please be this one. Oh, that worked. I did it!
You did it. There you are.
I did it.
Task completed for the day.
Close. Yay. Achievement unlocked.
I think Bertie was going to start saying something when she asked if she remembered. And I feel like I kind of missed the thread of what she was saying, and it might have been interesting to read. Do you want to like check that out and see if we did indeed miss something?
I think your dad's been listening the whole time.
Hey, Dad! Oh, mine, Papa! I love you. I hope you're doing okay. I got a really nice text from my mum yesterday about Mystic Crystal. Can I have a look?
Thanks for listening, Phil. Yeah, there you are.
Aw, that's really nice. Can I read it?
Mm-hmm.
My dad says, "Hi, Indy. Hi, Dad." He says, "Let Mike know you can't play safe in art. It will only disappoint. You have to take risks to move on." Wise words from my father. Yeah, I mean, remember what Dan and Brian said? They said, and I quote, "Go crazy, go stupid."
Did they?
No, but I'm paraphrasing. They said, "Take risks. Do the thing that that scares you."
Yeah.
Oh, Northrust, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I think there's like a real truth to that. Mike's gone into his mind palace. He's not listening anymore.
No, I am listening. I'm watching the board.
I can tell a mind palace when I see one.
I'm not mind palacing.
What's your equivalent? A mind cave. For like a bear.
I don't know what my mind palace is. A hole in the ground?
A hole in the ground. A ditch. A mind ditch. I'm in the mind pit.
Oh yeah, I made some progress on this. I forgot I did some of that I did.
You put grids and everything, right?
Actually, I thought I did. Where are my grids?
Maybe you made even more progress than you thought. Have you opened the right version of the file? You should double check in case you're doing the same thing you did with the crab. Northrus says, oh my god, Swift looks so good.
Oh no, there are grids, yeah.
Only India would immediately ask about grids. Hey! They're important.
Okay, I'm finishing this today.
Hell yeah, you are. Heck to the yeah, Doig. Everybody's pogging in chat because you said that you were going to finish it today. Alright, Student Waffle. I don't know what that is. I just decided that was a cute name. Strudel Waffle.
Are you saying it? Yeah.
No, I was talking to Buffy.
Oh, okay.
Thought that was a cute name. But I don't know if it means anything. Is this Doig's animation? This is Doig's storyboard. So this is an animatic, so a timed storyboard. Pretty cool, huh? It's almost like Doig is good at it. Palbro, thank you so much for the gifted sub.
This is what India was referencing earlier about throwing its sword at a tree.
Yeah, this is it.
I fucking love that frame of you.
Me too. These drawings of yours are like absolutely fabulous.
What's that? Marp.
You see, now this brings you joy.
It does.
Right? And it brings
really
you joy
does.
whether anyone's seen it or not.
Yeah.
This is the kind of thing I want you to do. And it doesn't need to be storyboards every time, but just something that you look at it and it makes you smile and laugh and feel good.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Oh shit.
Okay, we do need to end though, so you're gonna have to do this off stream.
Okay.
Because we've been going for 2 hours now. Ironically, we ended up going longer because you were feeling not great.
Yeah.
Thank
you for listening. Thank you. Thank you for everyone's advice, and India for listening and your advice. And what a productive stream. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you did. I'd say you made some important progress.
I bought Storyboard Pro.
Yeah, you did. You decided you were going to finish something today.
I think if you can take anything away from this is that no matter what you do in life, no matter how much success you have and however many cool things can happen in your week, you can still be a stupid fucking bear.
Yeah.
About it.
It's true. It's true though. Like, I think it's important to know. You can still feel just as insecure and lost.
Sad bear music. Cue run. Yeah.
Is that your bear noise?
Yeah, kind of. There's a cat next to me, and she's just like, I don't care about your mental well-being. Please put food on my plate. Pal, thank you for the gifted subs, dude.
Thank you.
Pal bro is throwing today, yeah. Hey, Bryony.
Hey, Bryony. Sorry you're late. We're about to end. No. It's okay though. We didn't actually do much today. We were just kind of chatting. Let's see if we can do some games this weekend. See if I can find some time for them. Because I've missed Magic Boys. Did you finish watching the first episode of that, Mike?
Yeah. I think there's some stuff in it I would maybe recommend cutting.
Cool.
But and then there's a part where like it looks like I'm not even next to the computer and you're just talking, that I think I would have it just focus on your screen rather than showing like mine being idle. Because the editor did do it so that sometimes it focuses on your screen, and that was the point where I would probably say do that.
Okay, would you be okay to get back to her with that feedback?
Yeah.
Thanks.
If you can go and grab us coffees.
I will, yeah. I'll go and grab you some breakfast. What would you like?
A bacon buddy.
A bacon butty, a ciabatta from Coffee Shop.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have to go. I have to go and get some breakfast. And then continue with the storyboard and get it done. Get her done! Thank you guys for being here to chat with us. Thank you for helping Doig out. And thank you for being okay with me not showing my screen today. We hope you guys have an incredible Friday. And it's okay to feel insecure about stuff. Everybody does.
I drew a sad bear.
Oh no. Oh no! It's so sad! Don't! I feel bad for him. Okay, Doig, come on.
Okay, since you're speeding me up. Just want to say thank you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go.
No, I'm going. It's such a shitty drawing on the second one.
It's cute.
yeah, I'm feeling way better. Yeah. Do you guys mind if we just head off? I'm not gonna raid today because I like to like talk to people afterwards, but I'm just gonna get my head down and do some boards. But yeah, thank you so much. And I hope you all have wonderful days.
Didn't know if you're waiting for me to jump in there with something.
Oh.
Have an awesome weekend if we don't see you. And thanks so much, guys.
Therapy stream. Take care, everyone, and may the rest
Of your day
be filled
with
adventure and stuff. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.